When you think about businesses that are selling through the roof, like aloe or skins, sure, you think about a great product, a cool brand, and brilliant marketing. But an often overlooked secret is actually the businesses behind the business, making selling and for shoppers, buying simple. For millions of businesses, that business is Shopify. Nobody does selling better than Shopify. With Shop Pay, that boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts are going abandoned and way more sales happening. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell whatever your customers are scrolling or strolling on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Businesses that sell more sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout Skins uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/Westwood1, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/Westwood1 to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/Westwood1.
Hey, y'all, and welcome to another episode of the Millennial Management Podcast. I am your host, Brandy, the Millennial Manager, and today is a Wednesday email episode. I want to say a special thank you to the Patreon community for supporting this podcast. Y'all may think it's just $6, but baby, I thank you very much because I got an employee now, okay? My daughter. So I really appreciate the support and the love and the comments and everything that I receive on social media. Y'all really had my back this week because my baby was going through it. So I thank y'all very much. Also, to the people in California, y'all, oh my God, my heart is going out to you and any of my supporters. If you are struggling, I am so sorry that this is happening to you and your families. We're praying for you. I know that there have been some GoFundMes set up. So if you have one that you would like for me to share to my Instagram, to my stories, I will do it. Just message me, please. But just prayers to you and your family. And to those that have lost their lives, we're praying for your souls. Like, this is just a tragedy. And it's just insane that this has happened. But we're going to move into our episode. I just want to make sure that I spoke on that. For today, we have a few emails, and we're going to go through those. The first one, it says, "Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, baby." Let's get to her email. It says, "I have been working full-time in my current hospital role as a lab tech for a year after transferring from another hospital. From the moment I got here, things were a lot different than where I am from. Where I come from, there's order, function, structure, teamwork, strong leadership. Why the fuck did you leave that place? It must be money. Because that's the only reason. Patreon, I know y'all see me. Why would you leave a place like that? Because people are fighting to get that every day. It has to be the money. Okay? All right. She said, my current job lacks all of that. Damn. Not even one? Not even one thing? Lately, I arrive at work and either my team has called out or simply not shown up at all, as in no call, no show. Yet, they keep being placed on the schedule to work. Management is more than aware of what is happening, but yet to truly do anything. I used to look forward to coming into work, whereas now I dread it. I walk in ready to leave. I feel unsupported, defeated, demoralized before I can even start. I'm having surgery in 7 weeks, and I'm trying to stay strong enough to get short-term disability post-surgery. I need some advice on the best way to proceed." You need to go back to your other job. I don't know if that is available to you, but what? You have team members who are not showing up for work. Management is not doing anything about it. This is very simple. This is very simple. We are not going to stay in a place where we know management is not actively trying to correct issues inside of the workplace. Okay, so you're getting ready to have your surgery in a couple weeks. We know that you're going to be out on short-term disability. During this time, you need to be doing some type of applications. The minute the doctor says that you are able to get up and walk, you better get up and walk. Grab your bed and get up and walk like the men in the Bible, okay? Do not remain at this place. Because not only do they lack structure and leadership, they lack integrity. Because why are you no calling and no showing for work? That is crazy. I never understood that. The no call, no show thing. If you're not gonna come to work, just quit. Outside of your management being irresponsible and just not really making it a priority for the team to stay intact, your coworkers are a fucking joke. Okay? I get it. You get tired of work and stuff like that. But baby, calling out affects everybody in some jobs. When you call out, all of your work is shifted to somebody else. And the fact that they are able to keep their job and they have been no calling and no showing and they still keep putting their asses on the schedule lets me know right there. This management team has no plans to correct any of the shit that is happening. They lack any type of structure, clearly no integrity. Then what else you name? No teamwork, because they don't know how. The management don't know how to put the team together because they themselves have no idea of how a functioning team is supposed to be. And what's insane is that they expect you to just be like, okay, and pick up all this extra work and do all these extra things. And it's just not fair. It is not fair. Now, that's one way that I definitely, I do not play that shit. If you are going to no call, no show, you better be in the damn hospital. Okay? Something had happened. Because if you are no calling and no showing for work, you should be terminated. That's just irresponsible as an adult. I know, fuck capitalism and all that, but you still have to pay your bills and you are a part of a team and you're throwing your work on your coworkers, and it's not fair for you to even think that you should still have a job if you're not communicating. Communicating is the biggest step in a team. You have to communicate. If you're not going to come to work, let people know. I'm sick, I'm not feeling well, or I just will not be present. Simply. But no calling, no showing, and people wondering where you at and all this other stuff. I can't. That's the most immature behavior. I can't deal with it. I can't take it. I can't deal with it. If somebody on my team did that, they would be fucking fired immediately. I cannot. If I'm calling you and your ass supposed to be at work, okay, I know where you ain't gonna be tomorrow. So sorry. And your managers, they are cowards, and you need to get from under that situation. I know you're about to have surgery, so you need to stomach it for a little while longer so that you can keep your short-term disability. And after that is over, okay, while you're out on this disability leave, you need to start planning your exit, because what in the fuck is that? Okay? No, ma'am. Hell no. No. No, ma'am. Let's go down to our next email. This one says, oh, wait, that's not one. All right. This one is titled, What Would You Do? Let's see. Because I don't know. Let's see what's going on. It says, Hello, Brandy. Hi. How are you, girl? Let's hold this up. I hope that you read this email. I am. I'm sure you get a lot of emails. I do. I wanted to get your opinion on a situation. My supervisor asked me, did I want to move to a different department in the company because the older lady was retiring next week. Long story short, it's no promotion, more work, same title. We work 4 10-hour days. At first, I was like, yes, I'd do it. That's your damn problem. Just because somebody asks you something do not mean that you have to say yes. Let me continue reading. It seems after I accepted the position, she sent out an email that we would be going back to 8-hour, 5 days a week. So I went to her office and asked, was that going to be permanent? And she said yes. So I told her that I no longer wanted the position, or I was no longer interested in the position, because I was under the impression that I would be off on Fridays now. She asked me to write her a letter turning down the offer. My question is to you, do I write one? It's more to this story. Okay, I wish I could speak to you about it and get your opinion. Also, when she asked the other coworker, would she do the position, she took the John. The supervisor sent, you must be from Philadelphia or something. The supervisor sends out another email after all trainings are done. We are fully staffed. We will revisit 4-day, right? 10-hour days. Okay. Which she told me the change was permanent. Signed, fuck them people. Write the letter. Write the letter and let them know that you do not want this position and do not accept anything else that somebody gives you just because they asked. Do you want this? Stop saying yes all the time. Think about it. I will get back to you later. Let me think about it. Okay? Because you're saying yes, absolutely. And then, things change. There are some questions that you need to ask. Clearly, the lady was lying to you. So I wouldn't accept shit that she say as truth anymore. She was lying. Okay? The next time somebody asks you something, you need to say no. Oh, I'm ashy. Patreon. I love y'all. Y'all can see me. But the next time somebody say, do you want something? Maybe not say yes immediately. Number one, I know that there is a little bit more to this story, and I don't have any consoles available this week. So hopefully you can send us a little bit of a follow-up, because that's what you said in the email, that there's a little bit more. But I would not even concern myself with this, to be honest. The answer is no. You continue working on your 4-day, 10-hour. I would say that I would not continue to be concerned about this unless it directly affects my current position. She hadn't given your position to anybody, so clearly the position is there still because you're still working. But I would just write that letter and say, I respectfully decline the job offer for this position. I'm going to stay employed in my position. Make sure you word that correctly, that you are not quitting, that you are staying in your current role and would not like the department change. Make sure it's worded like that. And I will also be very careful with this lady, because she did that for a reason. She offered you the position, then took it back. So let's see. When you say that, see what happens, and please write me a follow-up email, because I really would like to know what the end result of that is. Because why in the hell would she tell you, yeah, we're going to change, or we're going to stay the same on the 4-10s, but then decide to say, actually, no, we're going to go to the 8-5s. That's not what we talked about. Okay. And then when the other coworker jump up and take the position, she says, just kidding. It was just for training. So now we're going back to this position, or these hours of operation. So it may not be nothing, but just watch out for her, because clearly she is a damn liar. Okay. All right. On to our next email. This one says, how would you suggest handling a toxic assistant principal? She is fixated on my arrival time to work, when at the end of the day, my arrival time does not impact the operational day. She appears to be more fixated on creating a hostile and harassing environment for everyone. I think is what you mean, because you didn't put anything after that. My colleagues reference to her being a bitch, and they've also suggested that I put in a grievance against her. I would appreciate if you could provide any strategies to deal with her. I am not ready to leave my job, as I have started or just come back from medical leave, and I'm trying to rebuild my finances. Take your ass to work at the time that your manager is asking for you to be at work. Take your ass to work. Some of y'all want to be so you want to be contrary for no reason. Take your ass to work. Your manager is the person who sets whatever time that everyone is required to be at work. Why do you feel like because it doesn't affect operations that you do not have to follow the rules? It doesn't matter. That is the rule. Take your ass to work at that time. That will save you all the stress in the world because you are trying to go against what your manager has said. She set the time for everyone to arrive. You need to have your ass at work. The second thing, you better stop talking to your fucking coworkers about how much you don't like your boss. You better stop. You know why? Because they're pushing your ass to make a decision that they cannot make for themselves. They're using you as a sacrifice. Okay, I bet y'all be like, yeah, I'm going to push up against her. And they be like, yeah, girl, you do it. And your dumb ass out here sticking your neck out and they going to have their fucking job. Shut your mouth with your coworkers. Okay? Take your ass to work at the designated amount, the designated time that is set, and stop trying to change up when you need to be there. Pushing back on what your boss has said as the requirement is crazy to me. It's just like you looking for something. What are you looking for? Because in a minute, you're going to find it. You're going to find it and it is not going to be pleasant. You need to make sure you are following whatever the rules and whatever the guidelines are. You're not going to like my answer, but that's the God honest truth. Pushing back unnecessarily is stupid. She is not doing anything that is making you feel like she's coming against you. She is requiring you to be at work at a certain time. Do you hear how stupid that sounds? I hope you hear how stupid that sounds. You are making a mountain out of a molehill. This is such a small thing. Take your ass to work at whatever time is set. Okay? Because you knew that when you got hired, that this is the time. It wasn't until you got to them coworkers and them coworkers pushing you to make stupid decisions. Rebuild your finances, like you said, and then get you a job where your time is not an issue to your manager. This one is not the one because she is the manager or she is the leader of whatever, and she's the person that sets those things. And if you don't want to follow those rules, then you need to find you something else to do. God bless you. God keep you. Okay? I'm not advising you to just go up against your boss. Come on, man. That's a fight that you're not going to win. Do you know what you're about to walk yourself into? That will solve the problem. And an assistant principal means that you work at a school. School has a set hour that they start. Do they not? Because I got 30 kids. There's a set time that school begins every day and a set time that school ends every day. So you should be at work at whatever the set time is. All right, on to our next email. This one says, greetings. I've seen your videos on Facebook. I reside in Arizona. I work for the school system for 22 years due to the closing of a legal matter which calls for court oversight to minorities. They are getting rid of Black people at any cost. Oh my God. Trying to relocate a new job or to a new job hasn't been easy. However, I would be interested in beginning my own business. Do you provide information on how to get started? I don't, because I'm very new. Okay. It's only been a couple months for myself. The one thing I will say is you need to find something that you are passionate about. Okay. That you are actually good at. Recognize whatever that need is, and you need to be able to feel the need in the community, on social media, whatever. Okay, that advice I will say. If you are looking to start your own business, there needs to be a need. Okay, there needs to be people who want this product, information, whatever. It needs to be people who want that, and you need to be able to give that to them. So that would be my advice. Yeah, that would be my advice for that. So, but that's it for today, guys. We have hit about 20 minutes of this email episode. Patreon, again, thank you so much. I just am very thankful for everyone listening and engaging and supporting the content. Thank you so much again. I hope that y'all have a wonderful work week. To that little girl that emailed me, take your ass to work on time. I'm going to say that one more time because I know you be like, I ain't listening to that shit. Take your ass to work on time. Okay? Whatever the time that is set for you to arrive, that is the time that you need to arrive to work. Do not listen to your stupid ass coworkers because they are going to get your ass fired. Okay? All right. Because fired mean that you're not ready to leave and they're making the decision for you. All right? All right. Y'all have a good ass day. I will see y'all on social media. Good night or good afternoon. Bye, y'all.